record this. All right, perfect. So now today, I'll be sharing you guys how to 10x your leadership. This is very important for all the leaders that we have in Game Changers, and also for the people that doesn't have a team yet. Especially if you don't have a team yet and you're looking into building your team, make sure you take some notes. So this way, once you already have a team, you can apply this and have a better and how you can be able to lead your team better. All right, so I'll be sharing you guys my screen. Let me know if you guys can see it. Oopsies. All right. You guys see this? Oops. No. I want to see the chat. All right, well, drop some 8s if you guys are excited for this. Drop some 8s if you are excited to level up your leadership skills. And this is a very, very important. This is a very key in order for you to 10x your business. All right. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 levels of leadership. All right, 5 levels of leadership. I know it may be kind of zoomed in, but I'm gonna be able to like kind of explain it to you guys. All right. So first level is position. Now, position is, of course, once you already have a rank, well, this is like the basic entry of leadership. This is like the door of leadership. All right. So as you guys can see here, people follow you because they have to, because you have a rank. But as you guys know, in leadership, it's not just based through ranks, right? It's not just through ranks. There is more into that. All right. So you pass this level. If you already know, if you are aware of the history of our organization, all right, iGenius, if you already know the history of it, if you offer creative ideas for change, or you bring value to Game Changers, to GC champions, all right, and you do your part to become personally development, all right, so this is like your level. Now, the second level is permission. Now, permission is relationships. People follow because they want to, right? People follow you because you stated an authority, all right? And people don't care, okay, guys, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care about them. Leadership begins with the heart, not with our head, all right? On this level, time, energy, and focus are placed on other individuals, all right? Their needs and desires. On this level, all right, as you guys know, the first one is the level 1 position is the door to leadership. Now, level 2 is the foundation. In order for you to require this or possess this, you need to possess a genuine love for people. Make those people who work with you more successful. You see through other people's eyes. You see through your team's eyes, right? You gotta love, and you gotta have a win-win situation, or don't do it all. Everything that you do, it needs to have your team should be successful with it too. All right, you have to include others in your journey, and you have to know how to deal with you need to deal wisely with difficult people. You should know that if you are on the level 2. Now, production, level 3. People follow because of what you have done, all right, for the organization. This level is where things begin to happen, like good things begin to happen, because you can lead and influence people, all right? Problems are solved within like minimum effort. But how can you be able to achieve this level? Now, you will be able to achieve this level if you develop a accountability for results, beginning with yourself, like all the self-development. If you are accountable with your own, all right? Know and do the things that gives a high return. What gives a high return? Finding people, getting leads, recruiting people. All right? Communicate the strategy and vision to your team. as we know in GCC, we always have like campaigns, all of that, which is really amazing because we communicate the strategy and vision to the organization. And you gotta make the difficult decisions that will make a difference to your team, to your organization. Now, number 4 is people development. Reproduction, people follow because of what you have done for them. All right, this is, as you guys see here, this is where long-range growth occurs. Your commitment to developing leaders will ensure ongoing growth to the organization. Now, a leader is great not because of their power. You should know that, but because of their ability to empower others. I like that. Their ability to empower others, because success without successors is failure. All right. Now, in here, loyalty to the leader reaches its highest peak when the follower has personally grown through the mentorship of the leader. Now, on the level 2, the follower loves the leader. At level 3, the follower admires the leader. Now, once you reach the level 4, the follower, your team, is loyal to the leader. Why? Because you win people's heart by helping them grow personally. So you gotta help people grow personally. You gotta believe in them. Now, how do you attain this level of leadership, level 4? You gotta realize that people are most valuable asset. People are the most valuable asset. You gotta place a priority to developing people. You gotta know how to develop leaders. You gotta be a model for others to follow you. You gotta take the lead. You gotta pour your leadership efforts into your top 20% of your people. Now, I'm gonna be talking about the top 20% of your people later. All right? And you gotta expose key leaders to growth opportunities. You gotta make sure that, of course, they're on the rich call, they're doing self-development, they're reading books, all of that. And you have to be able to attract others, winners, to produce on the common goal that we have. All right. Now you gotta surround with inner core that complements your leadership as well. Now on the level 5, you guys can't really see it there. Level 5 is personhood. Right? Personhood is people follow because of who you are and what you represent. All right. This step is reserved for the leaders who have spent years growing people and organization. People who make this, as you can see, do bigger in life. All right. Now you're on this level if you have spent years mentoring and molding leaders. Your greatest joy comes from watching others grow and develop. All right. And you transcend the organization. Now, everyone is a leader because everyone can influence people. But not everyone will become a great leader. Not everyone can become a great leader, but everyone can become a better leader. All right. Now, I have a question for you guys. Will you unleash your leadership potential? And will you use your leadership skills to better the people, to better your mankind, to better your team? All right. Drop some ones if you guys are still following. All right. Now I will be introducing you guys the 20-80 rule, the Pareto Principle. Now, 20-80, 20% of your priorities will give you 80% of your production. All right. 20% of your priorities will give you 80% of your production. Now, let's say you spend your time, energy, money, and personal on the top 20% of your priorities, then it will be really good. So for example, 20% of the people in an organization will be responsible for 80% of the GG's, of the game changers' success. All right, the champion's success. Now, for example, let's say now you are a leader, all right? You have to determine which people are on the top 20% producers. Now spend 80% of your people time with the 20%. So let's say if you don't have a team yet, you gotta make notes. because this is very important, especially if you build your team in the future, right? Now, how do you determine your 20% people, your top 20% producers? You got to ask this question. If this person takes a negative action against you or withdraws his support from you, what will the impact likely be? If you won't be able to function, then put a check on that person. Now, if the person can help you or hurt you, but cannot make or break you in terms of your ability to get things done, then don't put check on this person. All right, so this is how you will be determined who will be your 20% producers. Now, as you guys know, you are doing this business full-time or part-time. There is a lot of things going on in your life. How do you prioritize your tasks? Now I'm going to show you guys the 2080 Pareto list. All right, you got to prioritize your assignments. Now on this section, of course, phone calls to make all your opportunity calls, you got to list them. Of course, you can use Calendly. If you are not using Calendly yet, I don't know what you're doing. Now, personal notes. Now, 2080 time. As you guys can see here, high importance, high urgency. This is the very first thing that you need to tackle. These are the projects first that you have to tackle. All right. Okay, so can you guys give some leads that you need to tackle first whenever you guys do your like daily routine? What do you tackle first? It doesn't have to be in the business. It will be good if it's in the business or in your life. What do you tackle first? What's on your first priority? Gym. I like that. Yes, gym. So you put that as your first priority. That's how you start your day, right? Now, the second one is high importance, low urgency. High importance, low urgency is you have to set a deadline for completion and get these projects work into your daily routine. I'm going to repeat that again. Set deadlines for completion and get these projects work into your daily routine. Like what are those? Maybe messaging people, right? So you have to do that second. Now, low importance and high urgency. Find quick, efficient ways to get this work done without much personal involvement. So let's say you can do this as like you creating contents. Let's say an hour, and you create a lot of, during that an hour, you create contents for 3 days or more than that. So you gotta do that because you gotta find quick, efficient. You creating contents, you don't need a lot of time, right? Like you guys see is the leaders, like we do this, like you just literally point something on a picture, and that is like you can use that on a lot of contents. All right, so this is like the low importance but high urgency. Now, low importance, low urgency, this is busy or it's repeated work. All right, so you got to stack it up and do it half an hour segments every week. All right, so you got to do this. So maybe what are the half an hour segments that you got to do? Let's say washing the dishes. Well, you got to prioritize assignments. So this way, there is a lot of things going on in your mind. What are the things that you need to do first? So you have to tackle those first. All right, so you guys can take a screenshot of this, and it will be very, very helpful for your growth in you organizing your daily routine. All right, now building leaders around you. Why do we have to build leaders? Why do we need to reproduce leaders? You need to grow a leader for you to grow an organization. All right, unless you want to carry the whole load yourself, you need to be developing leaders. Now, how can you develop leaders? I'm going to show you guys a grading scale, and it will show you your potential leaders. All right? You guys can take a screenshot of this. Now, so as you guys can see, look, the person has influence. How are they strong with their self-development, self-discipline? Do they have a good track record? All of this. So this is literally going to help you see who are your potential leaders, especially if you have new people. Give them assignment and just see, do they see a big picture? Do they handle stress really good? Right? And then you have to total the points. And now I'm about to show you guys the grading scale. Now here, grading scale, 90 to 100, great leader. Now these people who got these points, you should be mentoring, they should be mentoring other good and great leaders. They can be able to mentor people now. All right, now 80 to 89 are good leaders. They must keep growing and keep mentoring others. They should still focus on self-development. All right, 70 to 79 are emerging leaders. Now these people focus on growth. They have to focus on growth and begin mentoring others. Now 60 to 69 are bursting with potential. Right? These people are excellent person to be developed. All right, these are the people who's excellent person to be developed. So these are the people that maybe you can focus more time with. All right, now below 60 needs growth, and they may not be ready to be mentored as a leader yet. All right, so make sure you guys take a screenshot of this, because this is very important when you have a team and you are finding your leaders. Now, I'll show you guys this. I want you guys, for the people, your team, I want you to believe in them. I want you to encourage them. I want you to share with them and trust them. As you guys can see, best. Believe in them, encourage them, share with them, and trust them. The most important thing is I want you guys to nurture your people. Whatever you've learned, you gotta pass it down to them. Nurture them, because guys, nurturing has the ability to transform people's lives. So this is very important. You gotta transform people, you gotta nurture people. All right, but that is everything for today's Builders Call. I hope you guys learned something in that. But I appreciate you guys being on this call. I thank you guys. But before that, I want to be able to put you guys on my story. So if you guys can open your camera, it'll be really good. And let's take a GCC selfie or boomerang. Okay, I see you guys opening your cameras now. Look at Carolina beside the pool. Is that everyone it? That's everyone? Oh, look at you, Rosie. You're so cute. Okay, well, I guess that's everyone. Is that everyone? All right, we got Christian. How about everyone? Megan, Daniel, Rosanna, Hiva. Now you guys are opening your camera. What is this? All right, well, you guys ready? 1, 2. All right, wait, another one, because that was a boomerang. All right, well, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the Tuesday call that we have. All right, you guys have a blessed day, and keep working. Take advantage of our promotion. All right, bye.